Give me just 1 second. I want to make sure. Perfect. Okay. I just want to make sure it I had to update the whole system for streaming. So it was like showing me everything at once. So I wanted to make sure that it was showing the right scenes and everything. And I'm just making sure everything is how it should be. Making sure I'm live on both places. I got told the other day that people wish that I would be on for just like a minute or two so they can get prepped and ready. So that's what we're doing. It says that we're live over on YouTube. It says that we're live over on TikTok. So hopefully that is true. The chat, I've moved everything down here. So if you haven't worked out with me live before, I used to not be able to see the chat. I can now see the chat for both. So anyway, today you go ahead and get stuff ready, okay? I'm going to get my phone hooked up to my speaker so you guys can hear the timer. I'm gonna talk to you about today's workout super quick, okay? And then we're gonna dive in, we're gonna hop in, we're gonna get this going, all right? So for today, we have a total of technically 4 rounds. The 4th round is just like a very quick finisher, okay? You know, you're not really going to, it's gonna be so kind of just, keep it out of your mind right now. Today is lower body. So the first 3 rounds, you have 4 exercises each. It's gonna be 45 seconds of work, 0 rest, but we're only repeating twice. So it might seem like we're doing it for a little bit longer than normal, but I promise you the rounds, they're gonna fly by, okay? They're absolutely gonna fly by. So just double checking, I'm making sure that my audio is working and everything, so give me just a brief moment while I check that. You go ahead and get your equipment. Dumbbells will be needed, okay? Dumbbells are needed. Bands, if you want resistance bands, like glute bands. Let me make sure my audio's perfect. All right. Dumbbells are needed, like I said. Resistance bands are completely optional. And honestly, you could probably wear them for the entire workout if you want it. But again, completely optional, totally up to you. If you want to, one of the moves that we are gonna be doing is going to be a glute bridge. If you would prefer to do something like hip thrusts, you can go ahead and get a chair, bench, couch, whatever you need if you want to do that instead, okay? Couple of quick housekeeping things before we dive into the warm-up, okay? So first and foremost, if you are pregnant, postpartum, mod, any of that sort, please know I'm always gonna show full out first, then I will dive into all of that stuff, okay? If I cannot get to it in time, okay? Because we don't really have rest, so I'm kind of going as much as I can. If I don't get to it in time and the move starts, just reduce weight. That is the quickest way to modify. Pregnancy, postpartum. Please watch your midsection here, okay? Any signs of intolerance. This is gonna be coning, bulging, doming, or even a sinking in, which is more likely postpartum, okay? Or even pressure down on that pelvic floor. I need you to go ahead and regress that move for me, okay? Like I said, I will show you all of that once we get going. We are gonna get the warm-up started. I'm just double checking, make sure everything is good. You go ahead, get some dumbbells ready for me. If you want those bands, if you want anything of the sort, again, go ahead and get it. You should be able to hear. Let me make sure. Let me up that volume for you guys, okay? We're gonna get started with this warm-up in just a few seconds, okay? So you make sure you have everything you need. Like I said, it is lower body today, okay? Let me up this volume for you guys. I want you to be able to hear that timer. All right, we're gonna get started with some squat fold first, all right? Get ready in 2, 1, bring it down. Fold it forward right here. As low as you can go in that forward, okay? If you can't go all the way down, that's totally okay, don't worry about it. All right, how are we doing? It is Saturday now. If you are new to working out with me, hi, hello, my name is Bree. I do talk a lot in my workouts, okay? If that bothers you, mute me, just follow along. I promise you, it does not bother me. It does not offend me, nothing of the sort. I just like to make sure that you are able to have good form. Ready, come out wide here for me, toes are forward, side to side. I just like to make sure that you have that good form, okay? You have options with modifications, advancements, adjustments, all of those different things, and I like to encourage too. So, but like I said, does not offend me if it's way too much for you. I know some people like it to be quiet, so I promise, totally okay. So like I said, lower body today. 4 rounds, but that 4th is a finisher. So just kind of push it to the side for later. It's gonna look a little bit different, okay? Your first 3 rounds, go ahead and come up here for me. We're gonna do some hinges, okay? Right here. Now for a hinge, you are starting at your hips, okay? You're not just bending over, push it back. You are gonna see this come back later, okay? So I want you to make sure you're getting the form and the mechanics down now, okay? But back to the workout, 3 rounds total. That 4th, again, is a little finisher, so just ignore it for right now. 4 moves each round, repeating twice, 45 seconds on, 0 rest. All right. Good job. Go ahead and come right here. Sweep it up for me. Kick it out, sweep it up. There we go. And again, like I said, if you are new to working out with me, I always show full out first. Then I go to any mods, modifications, advancements, adjustments, any of those things. So if you need any of those and I don't get to it in time, just reduce the weight, okay? Now, with the fact that you have only 2 repeats, come on down to the ground for me right here. I want you here, down, up, switch it out, right there. Like I said, we only have those 2 repeats, right? So I want you to make sure that you're challenging yourself the best that you can. You only get 2 shots. So make sure if you can up that weight, you up that weight. Even if it is only for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, I don't care, challenge yourself. That is the only way, go ahead and come on up, that you are going to see results, okay? Right here, out. If you need to hold on to something, totally okay. But that's the only way you're gonna see any of those results that you're wanting, any of the progress that you're wanting. You have to be willing to challenge yourself, okay? Again, even if it's just for a little bit, all right? We're gonna get ready. 3, 2, 1, relax, grab your weight, grab your water, move 1. Well, let me go through all 4 moves, then I'll talk about them, breaking them down a little bit, okay? You have a goblet squat, a sumo squat, and then a lateral lunge, okay? Lateral lunge is gonna be move 3 and move 4, because we're gonna focus on just one side, okay? So, goblet squat, 1 dumbbell. You're gonna hold it right here at your chest, okay? Your feet either underneath your hips or slightly outside. I need those toes pointed forward, okay? Right here, nice, proud, tall in your chest. You're coming down and right back up. Don't let the weight yank you forward. Stay nice, tall, and proud. Nice core engagement, slight hinge. You got less than 15. 45 seconds. After that, we go into sumo, okay? Wider stance for that sumo. I'll show you, don't worry. Ready? And let's go. Goblet squat. 45 seconds right here. Breathe through the move. Never hold your breath. Never hold your breath for me, okay? Good job. Do it nice and controlled. What I don't want is knees weeble wobbling, okay? Nice and in line with your toes here. Good job. Coming up next, sumo, wider stance. Toes forward if you can. If not, a little out to the side is not an issue. Other than that, the rest of the stance is the same. Down and up, okay? Again, to modify, especially for this first round, reduce weight, okay? Pregnancy, postpartum, again, reduce weight. All right, right here. Let's go. Down and up. Right here, if you need to up weight, up it. If you're not sure what your weight should be like when it comes to, I think my son got to this. They're all like off in numbers. My son likes to mess with it. But if you're not sure about weight, you wanna pick something that's challenging. You're able to maintain form, all right? But those last few seconds or few reps start to feel challenging. However, like I said, you're able to maintain form, okay? Coming up next, one side only, lateral lunge. You're stepping out wide, toes forward, sitting down and coming up. Ready? Let's go right here. Down and up. 1 weight, 2 weights. It's up to you, okay? If you hold 1, I want you to hold it in the opposite hand of the leg that you're sitting into. If you're holding 2, you're gonna frame that knee. You can also load it up on your shoulders. Just make sure it doesn't yank you forward, okay? You're doing great. After this, lateral lunge, other side, okay? 45 seconds of work. It flies by. All right. Breathe for me. Core is nice and engaged. You have a slight hinge at your hips. This is not you rounding through your back. All right, other side, ready. Let's go right here. Now, like I said, this is not you rounding through your back. You are nice, tall, proud through that chest as you sit back into that glute, okay? It's like you're sitting in a chair, push up, all right? Again, MOD, pregnancy, postpartum, reduce the weight, reduce the range of motion, okay? Do what you gotta do. After this, we go right back to that top move, goblet squat. Then that's your second repeat, and then this round's done, all right? I told you, it is gonna fly by. There you go, breathe, core is engaged. Get ready for that goblet. Ready, load it. Let's do it right here. And up. Good job, come on. You've got it, this is the last time you're doing a goblet. I need you trying to challenge yourself. I need you to try and push yourself because remember, you only have 2 chances for the majority of the moves, right? So you need to make sure you're challenging yourself every chance you get. That's how you see the progress, not by staying doing what you're used to doing. If you always use 10s, you gotta try and go up, or else you're not gonna see the progress you want, okay? That sumo's coming up. Wider stance for me, slight hinge, core is engaged. Ready? Let's do it, come on! You're strong, you can do it. Good job, breathe. You're nice, tall, proud through that chest. You're not caving over. You're right here. Good job. Now after this, we go back to that lateral lunge. One side. All right, now whatever weight you used last time, I want you to challenge yourself. Can you go up even just for a little bit? Even just for 5 seconds, can you go up? When it comes to this lateral lunge, as you step out, the width totally depends on you. Fitness level, flexibility, all that stuff, okay? So adjust it if you need to. Toes stay forward, ready? Let's go, one side, down and up. Again, 1 dumbbell, 2, it is up to you, okay? Now for this one, what I wanna make sure of, core is engaged, slight hinge. What I don't wanna see, watch this foot. This is what I don't wanna see. Sometimes you'll see people do that, especially when you're lifting weight, no. This puts so much pressure into that ankle and into the knee that is just asking for an injury. Don't do it, okay? After this, we're gonna go to the other side now. Because I talked the majority of this one, I am gonna alternate for this last move. You could just go straight to that other side, okay? I just don't wanna create imbalances for myself, so let's go, other side. Ignore me while I alternate though. There we go. Your round 1 is almost done. There you go, breathe. Coming up in round 2, twisted RDL. That's unilateral, meaning one side only. So we'll get the second side when we repeat, all right? Single leg squat, same thing. We'll get it when we repeat, loaded leg lift. We're gonna do one side, exercise 4 will be the other, all right? You're doing great. Push, breathe. You're almost there, and rest. Grab some water, shake it out. Twisted RDL. Like I said, one side only. We'll get the other side when we repeat, okay? So, single leg stance. This is also the stance you're gonna use for move 2, okay? So, one leg, push it back a little bit. In line with your heel, or a little bit behind, support working, okay? This is where your weight is. You're coming down, that hinged motion that we practiced in the warm-up, come down, twist over the foot, squeeze through that glute to come back up, okay? If you need to go through it first, Maud, to actually get used to the move, by all means, do so. Okay, after that is a single leg squat. You'll stay in that position. All right, breathe, get set. 2, 1, let's go. Hinge it, twist it over, pull it up. There we go. Again, Maud, pregnancy, postpartum, reduce the weight, reduce how far down you go. Pregnancy, if that twist is way too much, I want you right here. Regular single leg, okay? This is the working leg. This is support. You should be able to wiggle your toes because no weight's on it, okay? You're gonna keep that leg. That's the support and the working. You're gonna bring the weight up here or load it down here, up to you. Right here, single leg squat. Go, right here. So you are not doing anything different. Your legs haven't moved. You're right here. Again, load it up on your shoulder, load it up on your thigh. It is up to you. This back foot, support. There you go, breathe for me. Core is engaged, push. This leg, that is your working leg. It is going to maintain as your working leg. Now, this loaded leg lift, you can add a band right here above your knees or above your ankles. Keep the leg that's loaded. You're gonna stretch back, lean forward, really load that leg, lift right here. Get ready, join me. Weight, no weight, that is up to you. What I want you to do, again, you're loading here. Pregnancy, postpartum modification. Little tap. You can even hold on to something. You have got to load this leg or you will not feel it, okay? Load it, slight bend here, deep hinge here, core is engaged, hip height are just below, toes are pulled back towards your shin, okay? It's called flex, pull them back, all right? Core's right here. Now after this, you are going to flip sides and load the other leg, do the lift. All right, get ready. Down here, let's go. You're loading, lifting, down, up, control the move. What I don't want is you up here that takes the load out, Right here, load it. I also don't want this. All right, strong through this leg, toes are flexed, pull, control the descent down. Don't let gravity yank it. After this, back to the top, that twisted RDL, other leg. All right, other leg. Now here's the thing, the movement starts at your hips. It's not just you bending over, core is engaged, push those hips back, then twist. Let's go! Right here, twisted, RDL. Remember, this stance that you have is the stance you maintain for move 2. Nothing's gonna change except you going up and down instead of hinging, okay? There you go. Push and breathe. You're doing great. Never hold your breath. Never hold your breath. That increases intra-abdominal pressure. And mamas, that slams your pelvic floor. All right, your pelvic floor has already been through enough. It doesn't need it anymore, all right? Right here. Good job. Coming up next, load it, single leg, squat, here we go. Now, pregnancy, postpartum, if this is too much, go to a chair, bench, couch, whatever. You're gonna sit, load your core. You can either step a leg out if that's too much right here. Focus on that sit to stand with good form, good control, okay? You're doing great. Coming up next is that loaded. Keep this leg as you're loaded, all right? So you're gonna come down, wide stance back, hinge here at your hips, bend here, chest comes over, load the leg, flex the toes, lift, down. You're right here. Join me if you haven't. All right, now, you can hold a weight for this. You can slap on a band for it if you want. Up to you, okay? Just remember, core strong. If you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. What I want you to consider, if you're feeling it in your low back, your core is not activating, okay? So rotate that pelvis, meaning right here, slightly shift as if you're kind of tucking your glutes underneath of you a little bit, okay? Right here, engage, let that low back get to a nice, good neutral position and lift. After this, one final move, and it's just you switching to the other side, okay? Then this round is done, all right? Let's go. Right here. Core is nice and engaged. Breathe. Good job. Good job. Right here. Now, coming up, round 3. It's your last round like this. Then we have that little finisher, okay? In round 3, your 4 moves. Glute bridge, which is, like I said, if you wanna do a hip thrust, go to your couch, grab a chair, go to your coffee table, grab a bench, whatever. Then we have 2 on for each move. You're gonna do 2 fire hydrants, 2 heel presses, okay? It's like a donkey kick. Then move 3 is gonna be the other side of that. Move 4 is gonna be a regular RDL, rest. You're doing great. So like I said, we're starting off with that glute bridge. You're gonna come down to the ground if you are not using a chair, bench, couch, whatever it is, you're coming down. What I want you to do from here, rotate that pelvis, get that low back down, okay? You're gonna lift up. You're only lifting up to a neutral position. You're not shooting your hips up to the sky, all right? If your low back starts to arch, your low back is now trying to lift for you instead of your glutes. We don't want that, okay? Weight's gonna be right here, pregnancy, even postpartum if you need it, right here, okay? Some people will tell you you can put it on your thighs, pregnancy. I would not do that. In case it slips, don't do that. Get ready, I will grab my weight in just a moment. Load it up right here, rotate that pelvis, lock it in and go right here. Now what I want you to do is tap, lift, slow, 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 but squeeze your glutes the whole time, okay? If you find that your shoulders are going back, that means that your quads are kicking on, okay? Which means I need you to walk your feet in just a little bit, okay? You're doing great. Keep breathing, keep pushing. Remember, it is not about how high you can get your hips. That's not what I care about. That's when your low back's gonna kick in and it's gonna do what we want the glutes to do, okay? Coming up next, you're gonna flip it to all 4s. In 2, 1, come here for me. All 4s, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. All you're gonna do, one side, give me 2 fire hydrants. 1, 2. Then what I want you to do, bring that knee in towards that elbow, heel press it up. Knee in towards that elbow, heel press it up. If you cannot bring it all the way in towards your elbow, that is okay. Keep alternating, 2 fire hydrants, 2 heel presses. If you want, you can add weight. You can add weight. You might want to put a little towel here just in case this is uncomfortable. All right, right here, add the weight if you need it. You're gonna flex, squeeze that weight. Now when it comes to the heel press, you are going to hip height or below. Get ready, switch sides. Switch sides, same thing. 2 fire hydrants, 2 heel presses. For that heel press, I do not want you doing this, all right? That does not get your glutes. That gets a whole lot of other things that we don't want, okay? Focus, nail the form, okay? Right here, you're gonna flex your foot, go to hip height or just below, squeeze through that glute, bring it back in. Now, the more you can get your knee going towards the elbow, this actually will stretch the glute a little bit, which means it has to work a little bit harder to yank it back, okay? When you're doing that fire hydrant, what I don't want is out here for you to do this, okay? Don't lean out to the side. Get ready, come on up for me. RDL, that hinge movement that we did in the warm-up, right here. Both legs. Keep the weight close to your body, okay? Now, for an RDL, you wanna make sure, like the twisted RDL, the movement starts at your hips, okay? It does not start with you bending over. Rotate that pelvis, lock in that core, karate chop here at your hips. You have a high bar stool chair behind you. That's what you're aiming for with your glutes. You're gonna boop and come back up, okay? Weight stays close to you. Try and have it slightly at like a 45-degree angle here. Mid-shin or just above. Do what you gotta do, okay? We're about to go back to the top. Ready and go, glute bridge. Glute bridge. Remember, hips stay in a neutral position. Another thing I want you to consider with this, don't let your hips dance, okay? Keep them nice and still instead of rocking as they come down, okay? Breathe, engage. There you go. Again, if your shoulders start to move back, your quads are starting to kick on. So walk your feet in just a little bit, okay? Coming up next, you got less than 5, 2 fire hydrants, 2 heel presses. Ready? Join me. Again, you can add that weight. Now, if you find that you do go out to the side, all right, this is what I want you to do. You're gonna come here just like this, offset with the opposite hand. So if you moving your left leg, your right comes out, kind of like a kickstand. It helps give you a little bit more support because you're more of in like a tripod position. So it'll help give you a little bit more support. Remember, you can have that weight if you need that weight. All right, you're doing great. You're just gonna switch sides. That's all that's coming up. Less than 10, 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Remember, neutral alignment throughout that heel press. Don't let your low back arch switch sides. Do not let that low back arch. I want your glutes working here. I do not want the low back. I want it to stabilize and that's it, all right? You're doing great. Now, after this round, you have one final round left, okay? You have your RDL coming up in less than 25. But for round 4, this is that little finisher that I talked about, okay? It is not as long as these rounds. It is still 4 moves. It is still 45 seconds. It's only one time though, okay? You're gonna have a regular squat. Then we're gonna do squat pulse. Then we're gonna do squat command. Squat command, you're gonna come up for your RDL. Ready? 2, 1, let's go. RDL right here. For squat command, I will tell you when to squat and when to hold the squat, all right? Then your 4th and final move, we're gonna wrap it up with a squat hold. 45 seconds, all right? Now, you can slap a band on if you want more of a challenge. You can hold weight. It is totally up to you, okay? You're doing great. Keep going for me. Hold on. You're good, you just keep going. I have my phone in like, do not disturb whenever I'm filming or doing anything like this. So typically, if my husband, go ahead, rest. If my husband texts me like 2 times, that tells me like it's something I need to look at. So I'm just making sure there's like, you know, no fires being started by the kids or something. You're doing great. All right, so coming up next, we have that little finisher. All right, like I said, we're gonna be doing just regular squats. If you wanna add a band, add a band. If you wanna add weight, totally up to you. I mean, it's a lot of squats, so it's up to you. Then we're gonna do squat pulse, okay? Squat pulse, you're coming low, half, low, half, right here for 45 seconds. And then after that, squat command, regular squat. When I say hold it, you hold it. When I say go, you squat it out, okay? Wrapping it up with 45 seconds of just a regular squat hold, okay? Remember, don't lean forward. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, right here. 45 seconds, regular squat. Now you can add weight for some of them. You can take the weight out if you need to. This is your finisher. You do it how you want. 45 seconds of it all. You're doing great. Breathe for me. Good job. Less than 25, and we go into those pulses, okay? Good job. You're right here. Breathe. You got 10. Ready? Load it down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Right here, right here. Now, pregnancy, postpartum mod, just limit how far down you go. If you need to keep it as a quarter squat, keep it as a quarter squat. That's totally okay. Pregnancy, see how it feels with your belly, okay? Now for this one, what I don't want you to do, some people will start to do this and round over. I don't want you to do that. This is not the pulse. The pulse comes from your legs. Nice, proud, tall stance here, okay? You're almost there, less than 15. We go into that squat command, which remember, you're gonna squat it. When I say hold, you hold, all right? You're doing great. Ready? Squat it out. You've got 2 out of your 4 done. You got 2 moves left, and then this workout is done. Control the move. Good job. Breathe. You're doing awesome. You're doing amazing. Good job. Right here. Keep pushing. I want you to hold, 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 hold. Come up. I'm not gonna torture you with too much hold. Come on down and hold, because you're about to hold it even longer. Come on up. Give me a few more. Ready. Hold. 45 seconds right here. If it is burning, let it burn. Breathe through it. Think of anything else that you can think of to get through this move. It's about to have a coughing fit. I'm so sorry. Right here. Push, breathe. You've got it. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Clap your hands. Think of a song. Think of something else. You're doing great. You're almost there. I need you to push for me. I need you to push. All right? Fight through it. You're almost there. You are almost there. You are almost there. You are almost there. Come on. You are stronger than it. You are stronger than the burn. Get ready. Rest. Woo. I'm just gonna, my thighs are frozen right now. Come on down. Stretch it out. Right here. Right here. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Here you go. Shift it forward. Let those quads relax. Shift it back. There we go. Good job. Just a little quick burner. Nothing intense. Good job. Go ahead, bring one leg up right here for me. You did awesome today. Good job. Just relax it. You can put your leg up if you want, or you can just come down. It's totally up to you. It's what you find most helpful, most beneficial. Just breathe through it, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Get that heart rate down. Get your breathing under control. Good job. Now, if you are new here, I typically, go ahead and switch sides, only go live for the public once a month. Every other time I'm going live inside of my Momma Fit community. So every month, beginning of the month is when I go live for a workout. Good job. And I always provide, like I said, modifications, advancements, pre, postnatal adjustments, all that stuff. If you want to work out with me more and you haven't seen yet, go ahead and come into a deep squat right here. If you want to work out with me more, I have a lot of workouts over on YouTube. Again, same thing, modifications, adjustments, pre, postnatal stuff, all of that's over there. You can snag those workouts. There's random workouts, there's actual programs, all of that stuff. So go over there if you haven't yet. If you're on my other social media platforms, just go to my profile and the link that's there, click on it and you'll be able to find my YouTube link. Good job. Then go ahead and come on and sit down for me right here. Stick it out and come forward just like this. Now the more to the side, the more you're gonna feel it here. Toes up, okay? And relax, let your chest lead here, okay? Thank you for showing up this morning, for working out with me. Go ahead and switch. I love doing live workouts. Absolutely love it. And if you're over on TikTok, I actually go live Wednesday evenings, 8:30 p.m. Central. I do little devotionals at that time. So if you wanna come join me over there as well, come join me. And then go ahead and come on up right here. Pull it in, breathe, relax. Now make sure to stay hydrated, to fuel yourself. I know we're getting into like the colder months, depending on where you live. And typically during those months when the weather starts to change and it starts to get a little bit cooler, during that time, a lot of people start to ease up on how much water they intake. Don't let that be you, okay? Good job. All right, that is it. I'm gonna move a little bit closer here so I can control this. I am a one-woman show, so I gotta control everything from over here. But again, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for being here, for working out with me. It's always a blast. I love being able to do this. I love being able to go live. I actually have a program that is gonna start in January. And that one is it's all live workouts. And so I'm so pumped for it. I'm so excited for it. But other than that, again, thank you for being here. If you have not already, please make sure subscribe, follow, share, all the things. All right. Again, if you like working out with me, go over to my YouTube channel. I have tons of stuff over there. Also, please make sure that if you want to do any more live workouts with me, once a month I go public. Other than that, everything else is tucked inside that Momma Fit community. But other than that, I also, for those on TikTok, I have been asked if I can just hang out after the workouts. So I'll probably do that. We'll see. If I do, it's probably just me gonna be doing work. So if you wanna come hang out with me while I do some work, chit chat, talk about anything and everything under the sun, mama fitness, faith, what I'm doing, just life in general, motherhood, come hang out with me. You'll see it if I go live. We'll see. Depends on what chaos is going on out there, if there's anything out there. But other than that, again, thank you so much. I cannot wait to hang out with you guys again. And other than that, wherever you are, have a great day, night, week, weekend, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye, guys.